Hello, this is the February bullet journal setup. Welcome to my channel. The theme for this month is Valentine's Day in general. So I'm Tanya. For this video, I actually, while filming it, someone called me and I didn't realize that they called or that the video turned off for actually 20 minutes. So that's why the moment I go for the pages, it's a blank. Yeah. Okay. So I actually used some references from Pinterest and put them together, and I really like the way it turns out. So wait for it to be completed. And like I said, the theme is hearts, bears, teddy bears, and Valentine's Day, since it's February. Duh. So for those of you who do not know what a bullet journal is, or are new with the whole method and just read the book and are excited to make your own bullet journal right away, so bullet journal is actually a customized planner / diary, which mainly consists of 4 spreads: index, future log, monthly log, and daily log. But since it's a customized planner, you can add whatever you like, whatever spread you like to the mix. And like, for example, a habit tracker, budget tracker, weekly log, and etc. You can see a few ideas in the video that I made this time. And the page that I'm actually making right now is the cover of February. The cover page is not actually necessary for bullet journal, but I sort of like the idea because every time I open, for example, February, there's an opening to the month. And here I'm actually cutting it. It actually looks good. Wait for it. So in my videos, I really like to say what I did wrong in the bullet journal so you wouldn't make the same mistake. Here I used my markers, and normally when you draw once, there's no stain in the back, but since there's a second one coming, it actually looked really bad on the back. I'm gonna show it later. And so I just fix it in the future. You can see how I did it. But if it doesn't bother you, it's no problem. Just go with it. But see, it's very annoying like that. So I actually cut a page from the end of the bullet journal, and so I use it to cover up that page with glue, obviously. More glue. Okay, so we move on to the monthly log now. So I should explain for those who do not know what it is. Monthly log is actually a spread that you give a space to each day of the week, each day of the month, and then you can add whatever event or task that you want to do on that day to this page. So it's you can use it to plan and as a reminder, but it's actually, mine is a little different from the one from the book, but that one actually didn't work for me. So this is why I just give a little box to each day every month, and I use this page as a reminder, and then I plan my weeks on my weekly log. But then again, if you don't want to make a weekly log, just use your monthly log. That's okay. It's actually the way it's meant to be. Okay. So, and about drawings and doodles and in general, if you're not a fan of drawing or you don't have the time, you don't have to do it because it's not necessary to it. And I just do it because I like to customize it, and make it more fun. um, so I actually recommend, if you're new with this, don't decorate your bullet journal for at least 3 months. Do it exactly the way in the book, and when you get used to the fact that you're bullet journaling and you're used to it, and then you can change it the way you want. But don't be too hard on yourself because it's a customized planner. There's no shoulds and shouldn'ts. You just do whatever you like. And like for example, if you think it takes too much of a time for you to do a bullet journal, the original way that's in the book, when I started bullet journaling, when I did that, it took me like 15 minutes a day to make it, so don't worry about the time. But the important thing is to remember you shouldn't spend too much time on bullet journaling too, because that takes away the whole point. You use bullet journal to focus on your tasks of the day, and you can be more organized. I mean, there's no wrong way to do a bullet journal, but if you spend all your day just planning your day and not getting anything done, that's actually what you're doing wrong. So just keep that in mind, that it's a tool to help you deal with your life. It's not for you to spend all your time on it. So actually this spread took me an hour and a half to make, so that's the maximum time, and over time you get used to it and it would take less time, so don't worry about that. The page that I'm making is actually a checkup page. I make it every now and then. Oh no, I make this every month. Yeah, sorry. So I make this every month to see where I am emotionally and physically at the beginning of the month. So I know if there's a problem, like mentally, maybe I should go to a therapist. Or maybe if it's physical, I should go to a doctor or to a gym, maybe. So it's a very good page. If you like to make it, it's good. The other one is a budget tracker. I mean, we all know the importance of tracking your expenses, especially for a person like me. Every time I step foot in a mall, it's like I wouldn't get out without buying anything. So it's just wrong. So I make the budget tracker to know where I am financially. And I write item, the date that I bought it, details, price, and the final amount of money that's left in my account. So, and on the bottom is the initial amount of money that I have in the beginning of the month, and final is the money that's left for me. So here it's how it's look. Okay, for the next pages, I normally don't have brain dump. Actually, I didn't have it by this name. I usually used idea page every time. For example, I had a few ideas and I had to write them down. But I think it's a good idea that you have it every month so that you wouldn't have to look for it, or you would have to make a spread just to write one idea down. And you can use brain dump, so you would write any idea you have, if it's work related or just a movie idea you like. I come up with those all the time, so I'd like to write them down. So the next page is gratitude log. I don't use it all the time and not every month, but it's good to have it every now and then, so you can be more grateful for the things that you have. And every time if you have those, every time you feel sad, you can use it to make yourself happy, because it's all about you and it tells you what great things you have. So and the next page is weekly log. Again, this is not important to the whole bullet journal idea, but it is in the book and it's very helpful for me. So if you like it, you can use it. You can always experiment with bullet journal. Again, that's the beauty. You can use it once, and if it didn't work, you can leave it aside. Just that. So here, I really like the bear here. It's so cute. Oh, and for a weekly log, you can actually use timetables, so you would know exactly when to do your stuff. But I just like to write the tasks down, so that's why I didn't use a timetable. But you can use that type. And here it is, and here's the flip through. So if you want to see the daily log video, please subscribe so you can see that, and like if you like the video. Thank you. Bye.